Back to Eyewitness Newsmakers, Andy Mahalish, along with Jan and Bugda. We are talking today about the holiday food programs. There's need across northeastern and central Pennsylvania. We're talking to the members of the CEO Weinberg Food Bank and the Salvation Army in Tamaqua. We also talk about volunteers because all the donated food and donations can't get out there unless you have people helping facilitate that. What can someone do if they want to help out the CEO of Weinberg Food Bank or the Salvation Army anywhere, not just Tamaqua? But what can they do?
Sure, if anyone wants to volunteer, first they can visit our website and we have links to have access to be able to reach somebody to volunteer. But volunteers are such a huge part of our organization, and like you said, we would not be able to do all the work that we would be able to without having a volunteer come through to do the work. We are currently this week and next week bagging all of the food. We are expecting over 10,000 families to come through on our distribution weekend. So we have to get all those bags ready and prepared during the work week so that on the weekends they're ready to go for when the families come through. But not only during Thanksgiving do we need volunteers, we take volunteers year-round for different programs such as a tax program. We have a military share program, a diabetes box program, a seniors box program, that all of this food has to get boxed and ready to go at our local food bank. So we take volunteers year-round and we appreciate all the support that we get within the community.
And volunteers, I know.
We have volunteers year-round that come in. They help to go through the food that comes in, stock the shelves, pack bags. When we have a day where we have the food distribution on every other month on a Saturday, we give out anywhere from 100 to 200 bags of food, so we need people to help pack. Well, now with Thanksgiving coming, we're going to need individuals to come in and help us to sort all that food that comes in and determine, okay, what's going to go in the food bags. We need gravy, we need vegetables, and line it up on tables. And then other volunteers who will come in and pack those bags to get them ready. You know, 300 bags don't pack by themselves for Thanksgiving. And then we have to do it again for Christmas, for our Christmas distribution. Same with our Thanksgiving meal. We have people that we need to help say, I'll drive and deliver meals. I'll come in and help serve meals or clean up afterwards or greet people as they're coming in. The other need we have for volunteers is the day we do our Thanksgiving distribution, some people come in, they can't carry everything to their car. So we have volunteers that actually help them transport it to their vehicles and load it up and then come back to help another family. Because sometimes going out with a big turkey and a big bag of groceries, especially if you're a senior, and you don't have the ability to do that. So we're always looking for volunteers when it comes to those kind of things.
And people can also, we're in a high-tech world, donate online.
Oh yes.
Absolutely.
So you do a virtual food bank, food drive online at the CEO that people can help out.
Yeah, so we have an online food drive, and you can also go to givefood.org if you would like to donate online as well. Yes.
And we have that information on our website, pahomepage.com. And it's a busy season, and right after, on the heels, of course, comes Christmas. And I know the Salvation Army is also looking to help, calling on angels to help fill the wishes of angel trees. So tell a little bit about what the angel...
the Angel Tree program is a program where we take a child between from 12 and younger, and we get an angel tag, and we put that child's first name, their age, their sex, and what size clothing they wear, and also maybe a special toy that they're looking for to get for Christmas. And we put that tag out, and we have different locations that you can get those tags for in Tamaqua. But there are other Salvation Armies that do it well as well. But we're looking for businesses, families, individuals that would take those tags off the tree, purchase a complete outfit of clothing. We give them everything from pants and socks and tops and winter jackets, gloves, hats. They get a complete outfit of clothing, and we need people to do that for us. We need people to take those name tags, go to the store, purchase for those children, and then bring it back to us. And we only take new items, and we don't wrap them, because we want the parents to have the privilege of being able to pick up the things, take them home, and wrap them themselves and get them ready for Christmas. So we're always looking for people. Like I said, we have right now almost 400 children just in Tamaqua that need to be dressed for Christmas as our Angel Tree program. And that doesn't include all of the other Salvation Armies that are in our zip code throughout Pennsylvania. So there's going to be tens of thousands of children that are going to need to be dressed.
And you made a good point about having the parents or the adult have the privilege
Yes,
of picking it out and actually being involved in it.
it is.
Is it a tough deal situation to parent people who may never had needed help before?
Yeah.
Now they're coming in, and how do you broach that subject of they've got to be humbled, maybe embarrassed, they're hardworking people through no fault of their own,
Yeah.
they need help.
Yeah, we
How do you
just-
help those folks out?
I
What
just
do you
had-
tell them?
Just had an individual that came in today looking for assistance because they've lost their job and they were kind of embarrassed and didn't know what to do, and they kind of head hanging came in, and I happened to be in the lobby when they came in, and I asked them how could I help them, and they tentatively explained their situation, and I told them, you know, it's okay. That's why we're here. We want to be able to help those who have a need. And, you know, this may be the one and only time that you need our help, but we want to be able to provide it. So there's no need to be afraid or to be embarrassed. People have a need, and things happen in the economy that are unexpected. And we don't want you to feel like somebody's going to be looking at you and condemning you or judging you, because we're not. We're here because we love you, and we care for you, and we want to be able to help you. So don't be afraid to come in. You know, that's why we're here. God has graced us with many blessings, and one of those is to be able to reach out and to help those in need.
And I'm sure you share the same sentiment at the Weinberg Food Bank.
Yeah, I mean, having compassion, I think, is something that you really need to have, and wearing your heart on your sleeve.
Yeah.
Not only this time of year, but throughout the year. And like you had mentioned, you know, people might feel embarrassed or ashamed, but I think sometimes just lending your ear and letting
Yes.
people just speak to you. And sometimes maybe they haven't said it out loud yet, so it might not be a reality until they actually have to show up and actually need the help. So being able to just let them know that it's okay, and this is why we are here, and there are resources available for them. That we can provide to them. So I think just being compassionate and just being able to listen.
Definitely.
And I got to say, in my mind, that's the toughest part of your jobs.
Yeah.
Because volunteers, the physicality, load bags, money comes in, donate, but to deal with people who are really on the ropes and make them feel it's going to be okay. That's
Yeah.
a lot of credit to you guys.
It's not easy, because no matter how you look at it, they're going to be ashamed. And, you know, like you said, just being there to listen and be there to support them and encourage them goes a long way in helping them feel comfortable and more comfortable in coming and approaching you and looking for help. And it's something we deal with year round. It's not just the holidays, it's all year.
That's what I want to just mention, just stepping a little bit outside of the holidays. Once you get a volunteer there, maybe that help can continue. How do you get someone to say, hey, join us for the whole year? What do you say to them?
Volunteering is really about the volunteer and making the experience for them as well.
Yes.
So I think it's making a personal connection and making the volunteers feel like their work is being known and being recognized, and talking to them about what their interests are. You know, I might have a volunteer at Thanksgiving this weekend, and just by asking them a few simple questions and getting to know them, I might be able to think of 2 other things that I might need a volunteer for, and just opening up that door of communication, and also not being afraid to ask. Using social media to our advantage, and putting up Facebook posts or Twitter posts about different opportunities that we have for volunteers to get engaged.
And we have about a little under 3 minutes left. Major Sharon would be angry at me if I didn't mention that she needs people to ring those bells, because it is the red kettle season.
It's the red kettle season. It's that time of the year where we have volunteers out ringing the bell, the red kettles. You know, you hear those bells out there. It's where we're raising money to help with those programs that we do year round, not just at Christmas. And so we're looking for people who are willing to come in and say, I have a few hours. Can I ring a bell for you? They can. If they can't ring a bell, they can go online and they can go to the Salvation Army online, and they can even donate online through the Red Bell Kettle program we have online. But yeah, we're looking for people to ring bells in the stores.
And we're about 2 minutes out, just for both of you. What do you need most this holiday season? What does the Weinberg Food Bank need most this holiday season?
Sure. Monetary donations are always needed to help cover the costs of operating our food bank, but gifts of all kind are needed, and that could be the gift of your time and your service. We talked a lot about volunteering today, so not everybody has enough money to make a donation. So volunteering your time, even volunteering the gift of your voice, and just being an advocate for the importance of our food bank and what we do, and speaking on behalf of it, and just sharing the love and the knowledge of our agency and what we are all about.
I could just say ditto to that because it is so true. Monetary donations go a long way, but volunteers can outrank that a million times when you have the volunteers to help you do the programs that you need. Monetary gifts are great, and we need them, but volunteers, they rock.
One quick question. Time is ticking toward both big holidays. What do you want to say to the folks out there who need help and may not be coming forward because they might just feel like, I'm going to do it on my own, I don't need the help, but they qualify for it?
Don't be afraid.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to come out and seek help. That's why we're here.
Yeah.
We're here because we want to help you, and we want to provide for your families, so don't be afraid to come out.
I can second that. Don't be afraid. And if you want to register, we have online registration, so you don't even have to talk to anybody. You can register for Thanksgiving online and just show up the day of our distribution.
And we have all the information from today's show on pahomepage.com or under the Newsmakers link. We have additional information there for families who are seeking information, phone numbers. We want to thank Major Sharon Wispel and Megan Pitts for joining us today and for being out there every day fighting the fight and helping people that are in need.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Great job.
Thank you both.
For Andy Mahalchik and everyone behind the scenes, I'm Jane Ann Bugda. We want to thank you so much for making Newsmakers part of your day, and we'll talk again next time.